How's it going, folks? So, got the old Pack-a-Punch P40 here, doing some modifications to it, taking a little further than where she was too. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. You know, doing work on the road, or being out and about, or being a little bit on the lazy side for supper time, we've all, every now and again, had the fast food. Everybody has. At some point or another, everybody's tried it. Some people more than others. So it's something familiar to all of us. So I'll be heading to the States here, and I figured, you know what? Why not see what the difference may or may not be between Canadian fast food and American fast food. Alrighty, folks. Well, we made her here to the border crossing. Just went to the duty free because after a couple-hour drive, you got to use the potty. But we're here at Niagara Falls, Ontario, and if I flip the camera around, that's where the border crossing deal is there. We'll get a good look at the Canadian side of the falls before we go over to the red, white, blue country into New York. All right. We're off like a herd of turtles.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
Hi.
Can I have a name for your order?
It's for Bushman.
Bushman, how can I serve you today?
Can I get a spicy chicken with no pickles and lettuce?
Yeah, no pickles, add lettuce.
Please, thank you.
Any sauce on the side for you today?
The Chick-fil-A sauce.
Anything else for you today?
That's all, thanks.
Just the spicy chicken sandwich with no pickles and lettuce and the Chick-fil-A sauce. Your total for that is $8.67.
Perfect.
Out of 20?
Okay, so we got her. Let's see what she's got in the bag. We got some napkins, or filet sauce, Hindenburg. Get this here out. Lots of napkins around here. Okay, standard little box. Here she be. An American Chick-fil-A sandwich with the lettuce instead of pickle. Usually lettuce is on top, I thought, but okay. We'll just put some juice on here and we'll give her a go. Oh, I can see it's a little greasy. Not as flavorful as I remember. Mind you, I've never had it here in the USA. So first impression, not very spicy at all. Pretty greasy. And nice dense chicken though. Each bite is pretty hearty. I like that. The lettuce is good. Bun is a regular bun. Chick-fil-A sauce tastes like Chick-fil-A sauce that I've ever had. There, she's all done. I think I'm going to give that a 5 out of 10. Hey, Gil? I got a thumbs up. She got Panda Express. I'm going to try that, but because Chinese food is Chinese food, isn't it?
C-A-N-A-D-A. Tell me, what's a Douglas fir? C-A-N-A-D-A. Bet you never heard a bobcat purr. C-A-N-A-D-A. Have you ever seen a lobster crawl? In Canada, we get to see them all.
No pickles, and then can I get lettuce?
No pickles and lettuce. Okay, of course.
And then just some Chick-fil-A sauce with it.
Yeah, no worries. Is that everything?
That's all, thanks.
Can I get your name?
For Bushman.
Pardon?
Okay, same box. Looks pretty similar. Not as dark. Don't look as greasy. Lettuce still on the bottom. Let's get some Chick-fil-A sauce on her and give her a go. Cheers. More flavor. So, nice dense chicken. A little lighter. I think it's been brined. Oh, that's really yummy. To be fair, I think that's the best Chick-fil-A sandwich I've ever had. Got a bit of spice to her. Chick-fil-A sauce tastes nice, not too greasy. Wonder why they put the lettuce on the bottom. Finally give this one a 7 out of 10. That's a solid chicken sandwich. That's a win for Canada this time. So who would have thought Canadian Chick-fil-A beats the original American Chick-fil-A? By a large margin, if you ask me. So much more flavor. The chicken was tender. Mind you, like, there's nothing wrong with nice, dense, heavy meat chicken. I like that. But the other one was a little much more drier. I get to wondering if here in Canada if they're brining the chicken, which does make it more tender and gives it more flavor. But the spice on the seasoning or the whatever you call that, the breading, wow. That was hands down the best Chick-fil-A sandwich I've ever had in my life. Mind you, I've only had Chick-fil-A's, less than a dozen times. I've only had it for, I'd say maybe I've had Chick-fil-A 5 times here in Canada, not including the one time down in the U.S. But I tell you, that was really good. So, we're going to give 1 point for Canada. Stopped at the Angola, had the Chick-fil-A, and my wife Gail got some Panda Express. And I stand corrected, not all Chinese food is created equally, because that was a little subpar. The sauce on the spicy chicken was nice, but noodles not so great. The broccoli was okay, but at any rate, we're not here to review Panda Express because, no doubt that there's better options elsewhere, but at any rate, we're on our way into Pennsylvania now, and we'll get back to you when we get to the next thing. Okay, folks, it's Big Mac time. We're just rolling into McDonald's, and we're just gonna get an American Big Mac and see what it's all about. You want a filet, don't you? So Big Mac's $8.59. That's actually not too far from the Canadian. I think it's about $9 or $10. Where's that the meal?
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Will you be using your mobile app today?
No.
Alright, what can I get started for you?
Can I get just a Big Mac sandwich?
Just a sandwich?
Please and thank you.
Alright, perfect. What else? Can I get you anything else?
That's all, thanks.
Alright, your total comes out to $5.82. Would you like to round up for the Ronald McDonald House?
No, thank you.
Alright, perfect.
Right. $5.82. So then, actually, it's about half the price of a Canadian Big Mac. But is it half the flavor or the same amount of flavor? We'll find out. Perfect, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Get our burger. Hey, you guys like the wife's pink steering wheel? Perfect, thank you. You take care. Ooh, we got her. We got the stuff. Let go. Okay, we got us our American McDonald's Big Mac. We're gonna see what she's all about. Packaging looks like the same back in Canada. Bun looks a little bit, it looks about the same. I mean, you can see there's more sesame to one side than there is the other. I don't know. I've never really seen that before. Toasted bun, just like back home. Kind of a pale looking meat. Whereas back home, I believe it's a lot darker and richer looking. A little bit burnt. We got the cheese and the sauce on the bottom. Lots of sauce. Sauce here. Lots of lettuce. You can see that. Sure tastes like Big Mac sauce. Well, American Big Mac. Let's give her a shot. I mean, one of America's like staple fast food joints is McDonald's, so we have to try the flagship burger of McDonald's. Now, made with love as always, kind of a sloppy mess these things are. Cheers. So, I mean, that's so strange. The first time I had an American Big Mac was back in Buffalo. The last visit I was in the States. And it was not good. But this one's a little better, but it has like a chemically taste to it. Can't describe it. Like, there's like a bit of a chemically taste to it, which I've noticed a lot of the food down here has a bit of a chemically taste to it. So I don't know if that's just like a trend with the processing around here. The bun is really, really soft. It's more like a way a Burger King bun would be back home. Other than the sauce, not a whole lot of flavor happening. I don't know. Well, there she is, has been a bit into. Again, not super impressed. And, I mean, a Big Mac really isn't my go-to at McDonald's. They're very messy. I'm not a big fan of all the extra bun they give you. But, this is McDonald's flagship burger. I've had a fair share of them back home. I guess it's been a while since I've had one back home. So, let's have one back home and compare it to that. Let's get us a great Canadian Big Mac. No, thank you. Can I get a Big Mac sandwich, please? And that's all, thanks. $8.12. Considering the American equivalent was only $5 a change. Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you very much. Okay. Time for the Mac attack. Open this bag and crack a whackle. But don't worry, guys, it's only a snack because when I get home, the toilet bowl I won't crack.
Stop it. Get some help.
Big Mac sandwich. I think the box is different, you know, compared to the American equivalent. Smells astronomically different, and it actually smells good. So, looks the same. Now that meat looks like meat. It's not like a pale, yucky looking thing. Real shred lettuce on here, not like little itty bits. Lots of Big Mac sauce. Canadian cheese. And yeah, let's give her a go. Like I said, these aren't my go-to. Oh, we got an extra pickle sitting in the bottom. Tastes like a pickle. Anyways, these aren't my go-to. Mainly because there's too much bun, not enough beef. But, we lost a little Mac sauce there. I have to try that. Yeah, it tastes like Big Mac sauce. Tastes like Big Mac sauce. Doesn't have no chemically taste to it. But no further ado. No more babbling. Let's get into it. Mmm. No chemically taste. Not like bursting with flavor, but I can actually taste the beef on this one. And taste a little bit of the onion. Cheese. Yeah, actually, it's actually got flavor. It actually has flavor. Mmm. Mmm. The texture is very nice too. Like a little crisp on the toasted bun. Like you can actually feel it crunch when you bite into it. Okay. That, I would actually, you know, I wouldn't go for it, like seek it out or anything, but I'd eat it again if that was the only place at the stop that I was at and I was hungry. That's not horrible. Again, not my go-to, not something I would write home about, but I'd eat it again. So, in the competition between American Big Mac, Canadian Big Mac, this one is a win for Canada. So it's not looking so good for the neighbors down to the south, but you know, there's still a lot to check out yet, and I'm actually gonna go on my way to Wendy's. And I remember the one in the States was very surprising, so maybe we'll go back over to the States, see what I thought of the American Dave's Single Wendy's burger, and then we'll come back over here and I'll tell you about the Canadian one. This one, you know, might be an interesting situation here. We'll find out. We'll find out. We're at Wendy's. Why we're at Wendy's? Well, I figure the American standard is the cheeseburger. So we can't do this video without doing a cheeseburger. And why not go with always fresh, never frozen?
You're ready.
Can I just get a Dave's Single cheeseburger?
And will there be anything else to order?
That's all, thanks.
604, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, supposedly always fresh, never frozen. They don't cut corners, that's why the patties are square. Let's try our American cheeseburger. Ooh, the patty looks actually really good. I don't remember them being that juicy and dark. Well, we might be onto something here. Bun looks interesting. Like there's onion toasted in it or something. Very greasy little bugger. But let's open her up. I don't know if I can open this up without making a big mess. I'm gonna have to do it back here. Open the mustard, ketchup, all kinds of lettuce, some mayonnaise. All right. Let's see what Uncle Sam's got with his signature, world famous, you know, iconic Chesburg. Cheers. Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Hey, we're talking flavor. A lot of ketchup on it, but the flavor is good. I can taste the nice savory meat. Way better than McDonald's. Okay. Oh, there's cheese on the bottom. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. You got cheese on the bottom and on the top. I don't know if that's what they do in Canada, but it's been a while since I've had one of these. But again, I'm impressed. Now we're actually hitting some good stuff here. Okay, Wendy's. You guys are doing all right. Well, there's onion in there too. Yep. All right, now that's all right. I'm gonna have to say that's another 8. 8 out of 10. That's that. I normally, if I get a cheeseburger, I like a double because I like the extra meat. But you know what? This one's just fine as a single. I bet you a double is like twice as good, twice the meat. But you know what? The bun's nice. The meat is really savory, good and juicy. It's greasy, what makes it taste better. Not super salty, at least not this one. You know, the lettuce is crisp. The youngin's good too. The tomato tastes fresh. You know, I'm happy with that. And, you know, and honestly, I'm not big on the Wendy's Dave single back in Canada, so this actually might. Well, we'll see. Let's compare it. We'll see if it's a winner. But you know what? This might actually be a W for the US of A. Good job on your cheeseburger, guys. Bushman approved. But let's just see. Back to Canada.
If you ask any girl from the parish around what pleases her most from her head to her toes, she'll say, I'm not sure that it's business of yours, but I do like to waltz with a log driver, for he goes burning.
Can I get a Dave single, please?
Is it a combo or just a sandwich?
Just the sandwich, please.
Just a sandwich, sure. Any fries or drinks today?
No, thank you.
Sure, it comes to $8.58. Second number, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
$8.58. Thank you. You take care. Okay. One thing I've noticed is between America and Canada is a lot of the packaging is different. Slightly, or like McDonald's more so. This is actually pretty similar, if not identical to the one that I had in the States, I believe. But at any rate, oh yes, nice dark meat patty. Double up on the cheese. Nice big chunks of onion. Alright. But, is it better than that delicious one I had in the States? That one was really good. I mean, it was good. Now, the patty actually looks more uniform. More like it was made in a, like you can tell it's made in a factory, mass-produced. The other one, it almost had like a little bit more of like a homemade look to it. Now, I don't know if that's just the factory they use or what's going on. They're obviously pumping them out a factory, like fast, but this one, it looks a little bit more mechanically made. No toasted onion on the bun or nothing like that. Very plain, shiny bun. Almost looks like a piece of plastic. But let's try it. All right. Pretty yummy. Better than McDonald's. Hands down. Nice chunk of meat. You know, it's a real burger. You know, not some little thin wafer patty that they want to call a burger. I mean, they might as well be a slider. You know, big and Big Mac. Really as big as the bun. But at any rate, it's not bursting with flavor like the one that I had. That one I had in the U.S. was probably the best Wendy's burger I've ever had. It was so good. But this one, it's good. It's right down the middle, run of the road, you know. Nothing bad about it. Not bad, not great. Bill's craving if you want a burger. It's a little chewier on the meat, which is kind of funny. I don't know what that's all about, but you know what? Uncle Sam gets a win on this one. This one, Canada versus America, on the Wendy's burger. We got a point going to the US of A. We do have some Tim Hortons here. According to the father-in-law, it's not too far different from the Canadian one. So I don't know that I need to really go Tim Hortons versus Tim Hortons. But more popular down here than Tim Hortons is your Dunkin' Donuts. I've had Dunkin' Donuts before. I still reach for the Timmy's, but only had it once before. We'll try it again, and we'll try it and compare it to a cup from our Canadian version of the Tim Hortons, the original version of the Tim Hortons. I reckon Dunkin's down this way, but at any rate, okay. So we'll get back at you when we go to get our Java.
I'll be right with you.
Okie doke.
Thanks for waiting. What can I get for you?
Do you guys have a dark roast coffee?
We do, yes. That's our Dunkin' Midnight.
Perfect. Can I get a medium dark roast black?
All right.
And then, what's your most popular donut?
The most popular one, I mean, I would say it's glazed, but like out of the more creative ones, it might be the cream filled, the vanilla cream.
All right, we'll give that one a go then.
Alrighty. Anything else for you?
That's all, thank you.
All right, I'll have that to go out the window for you.
Perfect, thank you. Figured we'd try a donut too. It is Dunkin' Donuts. Even if the coffee's maybe mediocre, maybe the donuts are better. Never had a Dunkin' Donut. I've had a Dunkin' coffee, but they say America runs on Dunkin', so we'll see about that. We'll see.
Sorry, we don't have anything.
Oh, that's okay. Perfect. Yeah, no worries. If your lineup wasn't like a mile long like Tim Hortons is back home, which I gotta stop at Tim Hortons for my wife. She wants a sandwich from there. Tim Hortons breakfast sandwich. I haven't had one. Pretty good. I don't know how it is down here. Maybe I'll get the word from her and relay it back to you. But anyways, Tim Hortons back home. It doesn't matter where you go. They're always busy. My biggest pet peeve at Tim's. So, without further ado, coffee's probably stinking hot, so we'll start with the donut. Now they call it a vanilla cream-filled donut, but that looks just like a Boston cream. And she got some sprinkles spilled over into her. So, kind of like that Big Mac, where all of a sudden there was just poppy seeds, or sesame seeds on one side. We got sprinkles on one side of our donut, so... Oh man, Dunkin'. Doesn't really seem like a nice donut. But maybe it tastes delicious. Let's find out. I'm going to bite into the side that don't have the sprinkles on it, just to try and get the proper experience as to what this donut's supposed to be all about. But yeah, the dough seems, it is squishy, but it looks hard. Like it's kind of weird. Maybe it's nummy. Let's find out. Interesting flavor. The dough is a bit dry, whereas I'm used to like a moisture donut. Most of the places back home, that's kind of the way it is, a very doughy donut. But it has a taste all its own. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Very sweet. But, you know, I've grown up with the Tim Hortons donuts my entire life, so it's hard to kind of switch that off and then be like, okay, we're trying something different here, and that's okay. I don't think I'm going to eat the sprinkle side, because I don't know what kind of dyes are in it. That's one thing I've been very cautious of coming down here, reading all the ingredients when I buy. The donut's not terrible. Like, it's not for me because I don't have much of a sweet tooth. Yeah, I don't. But on the scale of donuts, I'd probably give that one a 7. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the best donut. It's not terrible, but it's a donut. I mean, it's not like overly bad. The fact that it had the sprinkles on it, I mean, that could just be like a one-off thing. Maybe it doesn't happen commonly there. Those of you who go to Dunkin's, let me know in the comments. So I'm not going to deduct any points or any faulting for it on that. But then again, I am kind of running into a trend down here of things being a little bit quality control lacking, right? With that Big Mac now and that donut. So if we get a third strike on the next thing, then boy golly, I'll have to go back and review and deduct all the points. You know, this is a big deal for them. You know, if I give them a bad review, they're going like, no, I'm just kidding. All right, let's try this midnight roast or dark roast that they got here. The cup's a little bit of a pain to get peeled back. Plastic lid. Very plastic lid. Alright. Smells like coffee. Very acidic on the first hit. Very acidic. It's actually not super hot either, which is interesting because usually I get a black coffee and I have to wait quite some time before I can drink it because it's just piping hot. But this ain't so horrible bad. That's actually not bad. But you know what? So the first time I had Dunkin's, I didn't even bother to ask to see if they have a dark roast. I didn't think that might be a thing. And I had the coffee and it was like watered down. Like that really was not good. But this dark roast, that's not bad. It kind of reminds me of a Starbucks dark roast. So maybe that's an American thing, like their dark roast tastes like this. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. Very acidic though. Very, very acidic. You know what? That's not terrible. I would drink that again. I don't know that I would go out of my way for it. I wouldn't, but I would drink it again. I would drink it again. But let's compare it against the Canuck favorite, Tim Hortons. Back over to Canada.
There's a rainbow in Toronto where the Maritimers are bold. They always...
Okay, back in Canada here, and we're gonna get us Tim Hortons. Now, Tim Hortons is, I guess, our equivalent to your Dunkin' Donuts. I can probably do the review even without getting the coffee because I get it quite frequently. And it's not that I'm like a big Tim Hortons fanboy or anything like that. Because there are people that are a little bit Looney Tune about Tim Hortons. It's good, but it's not like I'm gonna write home to my mom and dad and say this is the best coffee I ever had in my life. You know, I've had better coffee, but it's never bad. So I always go there and get my coffee when I'm on the road because, again, it's good. It's never bad, and I can't complain about it. And it's not like they're not trying to do what Starbucks or Dunkin' does and give coffee fancy names. It's coffee. We call it coffee. You know, when you want a dark roast, it's called dark roast, not midnight special or whatever the heck. No, it is what it is. Very cut and dry, very plain Jane. Let me get my coffee, get out of here. $2 for a cup. You know, used to be 50 cents for a donut, but now I think it's $1 or 80 cents or something like that. But at any rate, I don't really buy the donuts. I just buy the coffee. But this morning I got to get a breakfast sandwich for my darling wife, and we'll get us a coffee and what was it? A vanilla-filled donut at Dunkin'. But this is not a vanilla cream here. We call it a Boston cream, which I don't know. Maybe that's more or less a Canadian thing, or maybe you get them in Boston. But I can tell you right now, it's not going to be the sugar diabetes that I experienced at Dunkin's. Anyways, we'll get back to you when we get our Java here. Hortons in Canada is always freaking busy. That's what I mean about the fanboys and all that. There's a lot of diehards that have to have their Tim Hortons.
Are there?
Hi, can I get a medium dark roast black, please?
Medium dark roast black, yeah.
And a Boston cream donut?
Yeah.
And also, perfect, thank you. You too, eh? Alrighty. We got the goods. And not only that, I got a breakfast sandwich from my darling wife. Okay, so, right off the hop, it smells better. The Dunkin' wasn't terrible, you know, but this does have a very rich aroma. And I'll tell you right now, like, let's have a sip. See how it is this morning, but I mean, they're pretty consistent. They're always making a fresh pot in here. Hot. Oh, that's a very bold pot this morning. Good. Very bold, rich embodiment.
acidic, but not too acidic. Like all the coffee, I did have Tim Hortons down in the States, and even then, it was still way more acidic than it is here in Canada. I think it has to do with the water. Like it almost tastes like it's very like chlorinated water or something that they're using. So like with the higher chlorine, you're gonna get a higher acid taste and everything like that. This tastes like good mineral water, like it's good water. Whereas the Dunkin's, like the flavor wasn't terrible with Dunkin's. I'm not gonna shoot it down that bad. It was decent flavor, but this is much better. You know, this is smooth, and it's got a nice bold, rich taste. But like the big thing is it goes down smooth. It's not a sharp tasting coffee. Like there is little sharp notes to it, but that's coffee. Like that's good coffee. I gotta give the old tip of the hat to an old coworker of mine, Rust. I don't know that he'll see this video, but if he does, thanks Rust for putting me on the dark roast. Babbling on. Take a look at this. I mean, boom. It looks better. Nice moist dough. You know, like squishy, like not wet. Like you can pet it without getting stuff on you, because it's like icing kind of deal, and it's glazed over a bit. But like you push in it and it indents, right? So it's good. It's sugar, but the big thing is like that's moist. Like it's squishy. Let's have a bite. So you can see inside it's like a custard. It's not pure sugar or icing. That one I had from Dunkin's, that was just sugar diabetes. Like the custard's nice, not too sweet, nice and savory. Chocolate icing has a chocolate taste to it. Nice and what I've grown up to expect from a cream-filled donut. Now, we also have a maple cream donut, which is probably, if I get a donut, that's like my favorite. I do like a Boston, but maple cream, oh yeah, anything maple I'm all about. But at any rate, points. So coffee and donut, we're gonna put that together into a total schmoogie boogie for the scoring on Dunkin' and Tim's, and just going on how good the coffee is, how much better the donut is. This one is a point for Canada, hands down. Can't put this one off any longer. We're gonna try Taco Bell in the USA. I know this one be a risky one. Now don't get me wrong, back in Canada I don't mind Taco Bell. It's actually the best cat food I've ever had in my life. But you know, I've never had it here in the US. I don't know what I'm in for, and I know even in Canada it can be risky business having Taco Bell. But I'm doing this for you, the people, so you don't have to. You know, we'll see what we kind of run into here. All right. Hi, can I get a Crunchwrap Supreme, please?
All right. Anything else?
That's all, thank you.
Any sauces or drinks?
No, it's okay, thanks.
All right. So if everything looks correct on the screen, that's 741. Second window, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, there you go. Have a great day.
You too. There we go. Seems a touch smaller. This is like the opposite of everything else from Canada versus the US. Not much meat. All the meat's kind of on the one side. All the meat, I don't know if you can see. Well, you can kind of see. All the meat's on this side, and this side's all cheese. Anyway. Oh boy. Okay. Down the old gullet. Try and Get a bite of meat and cheese if I can. That was nothing. I missed the cheese and the meat. Tortilla tastes pretty good. Here's the meat. Okay. This actually tastes like real ingredients, funny enough. It don't taste chemically. It doesn't taste far off from what I've experienced back home. It's pretty good. Everything is obviously made with love, like all fast food, and it's all over the place. Nothing's consistent. Okay. When I do get the meat, it actually tastes like proper ground beef. Well, as proper as you can get for Taco Bell. Yeah, tastes like regular Taco Bell ground beef. It come from a bag. That's pretty good. That's the best thing I think I've had from a fast food restaurant here. And this is the first time I've had it, just like Chick-fil-A was the first time I've had American Chick-fil-A. I've had it back home, but not had it here. And you know what? This might be a contender. This is good. I want to go ahead and say that, you know what, there are good places to eat down here too. We went to this place, I think it was called the Steamin' Crab last night for dinner. By golly, that was yummy. And that was not bad at all. Good, fresh ingredients. Like, it was not bad. Nice fresh garlic. They gave her the garlic, it was good. Applebee's down here is good. Really yummy. And like, there's a few other places that I really do enjoy. And the breakfast places, boy, you guys and that sausage gravy, got it going on there. But anyways, let's see how this stacks up against the Canadian version. See, I told you that KFC and Taco Bell combo together here in Canada. I don't know that I've seen any combos like this KFC Taco Bell in the States, but yeah, it's definitely a big thing down here. That, and you'll see like Wendy's and Tim Hortons together and a few others, but mainly this one is the most common one that you come across. But because it's a KFC and Taco Bell, you can expect the slow service that you get from KFC anyway. So we'll get our Crunch Wrap and we'll be right back. That's ridiculous. I've been sitting here for over 10 minutes and they haven't even taken my order. That's unacceptable. I'm used to bad service at the KFC Taco Bells, but that's next level. At any rate, I'll go off memory on the review for the Crunchwrap Supreme Canada. It's good. It's not bad. I like it. I generally go for it, but you know, that one I had in the States, it actually, the beef was like beefier. Like, it was a meatier tasting Crunchwrap. So, I mean, I really enjoyed that, and I preferred that. And actually, the service was not bad. It was actually pretty quick. So that alone, that puts it on another tier for Taco Bell. And I've never had Taco Bell that good. I was so surprised to have like Taco Bell be that yummy. Mind you, I've had it before and I've enjoyed it. It's the best cat food I've ever eaten in my life. But you know, honestly, the American one was next level. Sorry that I can't show you the Canadian one. I mean, I could, but I've had it enough times, I know. And if that puts any of you off, let me know in the comments, and we can go back and we will get a Crunchwrap Supreme, and I'll get it on video. But as for now, you know, the American one was way flavorful. The beef was better texture, and it was nice and crunchy. Like, it was as perfect as a Crunchwrap gets. Other than, you know, the ingredients were swapped around a bit, but it's fast food. All fast food's made with love like that. So as for Taco Bell America versus Taco Bell Canada, that's a point for the USA. Well, we got us a bit of a rainstorm, but it's Tuesday, so I'm off to go try something that is kind of a staple in Canada on Tuesday: chicken. Most chicken places have a Tuesday special. One very familiar place, when I was younger, we had called it a Toonie Tuesday. Now, this is going to probably be the last one I'm testing while I'm down here. So head back tomorrow. But this one I've tried before, and I was so shocked at how wildly different it was from its Canadian doppelganger. This one is none other than the Colonel's secret recipe, KFC. But we're giving her a go, so let's go see if they even have a Tuesday special in this country here. I don't know if that's a thing. Anyways, let's go. No, thank you. Do you have a Tuesday special? Sure.
Original or crispy?
Original, please.
And what for your side?
Just the French fries is fine.
And your drink?
A Diet Pepsi, please.
Okay, and did you want to make it a large and get another small size?
No, thank you.
Alright, anything else?
That's all, thanks.
Go ahead, pull through it, then we'll have your total there. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, getting so tough. They're taking their time taking my order, buddy. To be fair, KFC back in Canada is not any faster.
868.
Alrighty. $8.68 American dollars. By golly, that is not a special. In Canada, our Tuesday specials, 2 pieces of chicken and a side. And it's $4 and something. $5 we'll call it. So already not doing good. Not doing good. Oh hey, it's just about bedtime, but we got her. Alright, comes in the same box, it looks like. There's a regular Tuesday special. It doesn't quite smell like Kentucky Fried Chicken that I know. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Comes with a biscuit. Or don't come with no biscuit. I'll save that for the wife. I know she likes a biscuit. I'm not big on a biscuit. Okay, French fries. Soggy. Not crispy, but we'll give them a go. Cardboard. Not good. And the chicken, bits hanging off of it. Greasy. Okay. Wings are probably my favorite. So I'm gonna give it a go. It's actually, last time I had this, it was, so here, I've got a breast. That's a nice big chunk of meat there. That's not bad. This wing's kind of pathetic, but we'll try it. Na zdrowie. Has a chemically taste. Last time I had it, it was chemically, but it had a ridiculously bad aftertaste. The chicken itself, nice and tender. Broken bone. Handled with care. That's better than it was last time. But all you can taste is the grease and a little bit of a chemically taste. I don't know if it's the oil or what it is. But bland. Very bland. Like normally you can taste them 11 different herbs and spices. What? Oh, that's terrible. There's a bad aftertaste. Because I can taste it now and it lingers. Oh man. It's not good. I hate wasting food. But I might have to. I don't know. Like, it's good meaty chicken. They're using good chicken. But there's something wrong with the oil, I think. And the batter just doesn't have flavor. Like in Canada, you guys, if you haven't tried it, try it. Try our Kentucky Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's a lot better. I mean, I don't even know if I have to do a review back home, I can tell you, because I've had it so many times. Just thinking of it puts this to shame. You've seen the soggy fries in the States. That is not a soggy fry. At any rate. Alright, let's pull out our piece of chicken. Like I said, these are gonna, oh, they're hot. Oh man, that's fresh. They're smaller pieces of chicken. They're not quite as big. But look at the batter. How crispy that looks. It is greasy, but KFC's always greasy. So the fries, they look nicer. The chicken looks stellar. It smells pretty good. Like you can smell all the spices, the 11 different herbs and spices. Give her a go. Now this could be a little crispier. It's not as crispy as I remember. But, oh, there's some crunch. But the flavor, it's bursting. No bad aftertaste. No chemically taste. Like, I don't know what's going on with KFC in Pennsylvania, but it's not good. So there might be other states. I don't deny that there's other states that may have it going on a little better. But from the sample that I had, not even close. Let's try a French fry. They've recently changed the seasoning. There was a big spiel. They had a bunch of advertising a year or two ago they were changing the seasoning on the fries. But you see how they're not limp? Like, they're crispy fry. Anyway, I think it goes without saying that we have another point for Canada, and that's the victory. That's that.